Hello everybody and welcome back to another Starfield video. Today I'm going to show you guys a location of an outpost where you can get aluminum, iron, and helium. Three of the most essential resources in the game. Now, this location is going to be very easy to find and it's in a very close to the starting area systems. So, do not worry, this is beginner friendly, this is veteran friendly, this is everything friendly. So of course guys, real quick, if you like this guide, like the video, subscribe, comment, it helps me and it lets me know that you guys keep loving the Starfield content. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so to begin, you're going to want to head to the Narion system. And if you don't know what Narion is, if you're a beginner, I'm just going to show you just because, everybody needs to find this location. So it will be located if you go from the Sol and Alpha Centauri system right here. I believe it's a named system, even if you've never been there. So it should be pretty easy to find. But once you enter, you're going to want to find the one right here, the moon, Andraphon. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, whoops. So go ahead and click on it. And you're going to look for a very specific area on the map. Now, I have tier 3 of scanning. So, to my knowledge, my map might look a little bit different than yours, but it shouldn't be too drastic to where you can still kind of find it out. So, to find it, just look around and you're going to want to find this spot of the map. It'll look like this. Once you find it, you're going to want to zoom in all the way. Now, once you zoom in, you're looking for this kind of ravine, crevice, whatever you want to call it, that doesn't have a resource. It's between the helium over here and the iron to the left. Now, you're looking for these locations that when you click, it will say mountains. And then when you also click, it could say craters. You're looking for a spot that is on the edge of the two. And it is very slim. It will take a few attempts. I promise you, it will. It's not as easy as the last one if you've watched that one for outpost builds. But go ahead and find where it says mountains and craters, and you're trying to get it just on the edge. I'm talking to where you see craters, and then you inch down until you see mountains. That's how you want to do it. When you see craters, inch down a little bit until it says mountains. Once you land, it should look like this. This is where you should spawn. When you spawn here, you're going to notice the red area across the way and then this kind of grayish mountainous region. So to begin trekking your way towards these red craters. And when you get to them is when you're going to get to your next step. So just go ahead and head over there and you want to go into the craters just a tiny bit and you want to be on the red, but you're just going to want to follow the border if that makes sense. So when you get over here, just follow like I do. Just head to the red. And as soon as you get to where the gray and the red meets, that's where you're going to want to be. And you're going to want to just turn to your right from that point and head this way. When you do this, you're following into the right direction. And there's going to be a way you can tell how far you have to go. But of course, we have to get over there. So just keep trekking along all the way across this red and gray border like so. Now, you will reach a point eventually where you're going to find a blue, tall crystal, kind of like the one I'm pointing out. Actually, that is the one I'm pointing out. So, you're trying to head mostly to that. And there's going to be another indicator of where you're going to need to be. So, when you start getting close, start looking to your right. This is how you're going to know whether you are in the right spot or not. On the right, you're going to be able to eventually see a tall mountain, which is coming into view for me right now. When you get to this point where you're still heading just at the point of that, there is this tall mountain here to the right. This is where you want to line yourself up. You want to line yourself up directly in front of the tip of that crystal like so, and the tip of the mountain peak. So right around here is the area. So if you can match the surroundings or whatnot. But you will see this mountain peak and you will see the crystal. And right when you connect the two, if there was a straight line running from the mountain all the way to the crystal, this is where you want to be, and you will see it will say iron, aluminum, and helium-3 when you go to place your outpost in this area. So upon doing it, go ahead and grab your extractors just to check around, and you will see the helium-3 there, aluminum right there, and the iron is, yeah. And that's how you're going to get this outpost. It's simple, it's easy. It might be a bit of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie, to get the right spot in. This is a lot tougher one than my previous outpost video on where to land. So it might just be a little bit difficult. Might take a few more attempts than it should. But of course, eventually you will get this spot. Now, this spot is very good, like I said, so I want to go over it just a tiny bit. The iron and aluminum are two of the most essential resources in the game, and the helium will allow you to be able to create a cargo link, which will allow you to send those resources in a cargo ship across all the way to another outpost of yours. So if you don't know, by connecting a cargo link intersystem with another one in a whole other system will allow you to transport goods from one outpost to the other outpost. Now, of course, for the ones that travel across systems, you have to have helium, which is why it is amazing that this outpost has helium, and the resource is useful in its own way, but it's even more useful if you're trying to get this aluminum and iron somewhere else. And with that, that's it for this. So thank you everyone so much for watching. It means a lot. You guys have shown a crazy amount of support lately, and it just means the world to me. I can't thank you more than words, but man, oh man, I hope these guys are good. Thanks enough. I can't believe the support we've gotten. You guys are truly the best. You guys are amazing. You guys are everything. So I have to just say it. Again, I mean, like I said, the support has just been outstanding. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And with that, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys find this spot useful. It's not maybe an 8-in-1 resources like my last one, which I'll put here at the end for anyone that didn't see that. But it is all essential ingredients. I mean, aluminum, iron, and helium are 3 of the most important resources, so it's definitely not a bad spot, and you should definitely take advantage of it. So without further ado, thank you everybody. If you like this guide, like, subscribe, comment, lets me know that you keep loving the Starfield content. Without further ado, I'll see you in the Starfield.